What's up, YouTube? Today I want to talk about what I consider to be the sexiest gun still to date, and that is the revolver. Sure, there's lots of other guns out there that carry more rounds and might even be the same weight or lighter, but something about a revolver, to me, just cries sexy. So I've displayed some of my revolvers out here today. Some of the ones that I carry. One is a Safe Queen that I never carry. And I even brought out a semi-automatic that I want to share with you that I also carry. But I just wanted to display these guns in front of you to talk about their sexiness and their nostalgia, and what they mean to me and what they could possibly mean to you if you're not a revolver guy. There's so many arguments about how many rounds you should carry and velocity, and you see all these videos online where they're shooting into the gel blocks and the depth and the cavities that the bullets make, and just so many different things, and it can get confusing. But again, today I want to show you what I consider the ultimate carry gun. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm going to run away from a gunfight if I can. If I'm backed into a corner, I will count on one of these guns to protect me if I have to. But again, I'm going to run away from a gunfight, and I would hope you would too. There's no sense in being a hero. There's no sense in taking shots over 10 feet at someone. I mean, every circumstance is different, so I'm sure I'm going to get tons of comments. But to me, this is my ideal carry gun. So I've done some videos on air lights, which are these two here, or lightweight revolvers that I carry. I'm going to talk a lot about these two today, the 640, the Model 640. I brought out my Safe Queen, the 1970 Lawman 357 Snub Nose. These are all, what all these guns have in common is they all are snub nose revolvers. They all have 1 3/4 to 2 inch barrels. Are they accurate? Yeah, 3 feet, 5 feet, 10 feet, sure they are. If you practice with them, you could even get more accurate at further distances. But again, I'm going to run away from a gunfight. These are close-up, personal, I have no other choice but to shoot you kind of guns. All these guns are unloaded. I can show you as I talk about them that they're all unloaded. We are going to weigh these guns today and talk about the reasons why I prefer to carry a revolver because of the weight. In most instances, I prefer to carry a revolver because of the weight. I'm a t-shirt and shorts kind of guy in the summertime. In the wintertime, sure. I'm in Michigan, we get lots of snow, and I can carry a heavier gun because I've got places to put it. A winter jacket, I can wear a belt and some blue jeans and carry it on my belt, in my jacket pocket. But again, today we're going to talk about these revolvers. So let's start talking about them. So this here is a 1970 Colt Lawman in mint condition. It's unfired, so I don't actually carry this, and I probably never will. It's a beautiful, gorgeous gun. I got a pretty good deal on it, and I've contemplated selling it every so often because I know it's worth a pretty penny. But right now, this sits in my safe, and it's a 357 Magnum. And there's a lot of controversy between a 38 Special or 38 Special Plus P versus 357. There's a lot to talk about. We'll talk about that in a different video. So I want to bring that one out and show you. Again, we're going to weigh these guns, so I'll put this one off to the side for now. Another pair of guns are my Colt Cobra, which is an aluminum frame with steel barrel, cylinder, trigger, hammer, and I forgot the name of that. What's that piece called? Anyways, there's some steel parts, and it's mostly aluminum, and it's very light, and we'll weigh that and talk about that in a minute. Again, I've already done videos. Here's my Smith & Wesson Model 37 38 Special, not plus P. They don't recommend you put plus P through these. I think you could if you needed to or wanted to. I don't think I would ever run a plus P in this gun. It's very light. It's pocketable. Again, oh, that's the name of it. It's a crane. Old man had a brain fart here. That's called the crane right there. So the crane, the barrel, the cylinder, the cylinder release, the hammer, and the trigger are also steel, but the frame is aluminum. So we'll weigh that here in a minute. I want to talk to you about these two guns. These are both Model 640s. This is a 1989, 88, 89 640 no dash. It's all stainless steel. It's kind of a hefty gun. It will shoot 38 plus P because it is stainless steel all the way around, and the frame could probably handle plus P, but I choose again to just carry 38 special hollow points in this. This is also a Cary gun that I do carry. It's one of my favorite Cary guns. It's very small. It has a boot grip. I can change out the grips to all kinds of grips, but I choose to run the boot grip, and I've actually polished it to make it pretty shiny. I'll set that off to the side because we're going to weigh that in a minute. And this is also a Smith & Wesson 640. This is the Pro Series custom fluted barrel, shrouded ejector rod. This is the ejector rod, and when you close it, it's shrouded. I think it's for protection of that ejector rod. It also has Trijicon night sights, and it's a very accurate gun. I love this gun a lot. This is a 640-1 from 1996-ish. I want to say 1996. I'll have to look it back up in my Smith & Wesson book. Also a boot grip. This one will fire 357, which is a very powerful round, but I choose to carry 38s or 38 plus Ps in this as well when I carry this gun. This is in pristine condition, and I don't like to carry it because I want to scratch it up, but I do carry it sometimes in a pocket holster. Alright, so I just wanted to show you a little comparison on weight. So again, I've done videos. You'll have to look at some of my older videos on weight for some of these revolvers. Let's see if I can get this thing to zero out here. We're going to start with the air weights. Well, first of all, I want to show you what my iPhone 12 weighs out at. So there's an iPhone 12 with the OtterBox case, and that's weighing in at 9.63 pounds. So we're going to go and jump up to the Airweight Smith & Wesson 1963 Airweight. Oh, that's the Cobra. I'll have to switch over here. Okay, there's the Smith & Wesson. The Airweight or Chief Special aluminum chassis Airweight 38 Special revolver with an exposed hammer. And that's coming in at 14.39 compared to my iPhone 12, which weighed 9.36. And that's empty, of course, so you can add 2 more ounces for the bullets. So you're probably going to be right around 16 ounces. But very, very light, very pocketable in sweatpants, jogging pants, gym shorts. Just throw it in your pocket. If you got a pocket holster, probably to keep that trigger from getting snagged on the inside of your pocket. Again, 38 Special with a aluminum frame, steel barrel, steel cylinder, steel crane, several other steel parts, but very light and mostly aluminum. We'll jump up to the next gun, which I like to carry a lot, and that's my Colt Cobra, also from 1963, with an aluminum frame, also 38 Special. This I wouldn't hesitate to run 38 plus P in. The frame's a little sturdier, a little more stout. The barrel is a little more stout, and I have read and heard that it's not bad to run plus P's in this gun, but 38 special, aluminum frame, steel barrel, steel cylinder, steel crane, steel hammer, steel trigger, and this one weighs in at 15.4 ounces, so about an ounce heavier than my Smith & Wesson Airweight Chief Special from 1963. All right, so now I want to show you the 1988 Smith & Wesson Model 640 No Dash, 5 rounds, just like the most Smith & Wessons that are this small, all stainless steel. So it's going to be quite a bit heavier. Let's see what this one weighs. 21 ounces, almost 21 even. This also has a boot grip, but everything on this is steel. It's stainless steel. So it's about 6-7 ounces heavier than my two super light, the Smith & Wesson Airweight and the Cobra. So we're about 6-7 ounces, and then of course my cell phone only weighed 9.6 ounces. So we're past double what an iPhone weighs, but still pocketable, still totally carryable in the front pocket of your sweatpants or gym shorts. Loaded, you're going to add 2 more ounces, so you're about 23 ounces. All right, so here's the neat thing. So this is the 640 38 special. You can run plus P's in this, and with ammo in it, you're going to be about 23 ounces. So here is a 1996 Smith & Wesson 640-1 Pro Series, Performance Center Series. They have the nighttime Triticon series. The barrel's actually 2 inches versus the 1.75 inches on this revolver, on the 640 No Dash from 1988. And look at the difference in weight. 1 ounce difference. You have a thicker, sturdier barrel. It's 357, so you're probably going to add about 3 ounces to that. You're really going to be at 25 ounces loaded with 357 versus the 23 ounces. Still carryable, still pocketable. That's about it right there. 24, 25 ounces is about all I can wear in my gym shorts in the summertime, because this is going to start pulling my pants down, even with the drawstring in my shorts or my sweatpants. But comparably to my cell phone, which is again an iPhone 12, 9.6 ounces. This is 15 ounces heavier loaded, but a very formidable powerhouse 357, 5 rounds, very formidable protection gun in the front pocket of your pants. Of course, you can holster it in the wintertime on your belt or something, but in gym shorts or sweatpants, you're going to want to just throw this in your front pocket. And now I want to show you my Safe Queen, which is the Colt Lawman Mark III from 1970. Not a mark on it. It's just a beautiful gun. I don't carry this. I won't carry this. Again, it's a Safe Queen. And this is 6 rounds. So you're going to be probably at 2.5 ounces loaded of 357 Magnum. And we're going to weigh this bad boy. And we're at 31 pounds. So plus 2.5 or almost at 32. So we're going to call this 30 pounds. I meant ounces. 31 ounces. Loaded, we're going to call it 36 ounces because it's almost 32. So loaded 36 ounces. This is going to pull your shorts right off your pants. You can't run with this gun in a pocket. You can't squat with this gun in a pocket. It's very, very heavy gun. Is it beautiful? Yes. Do I trust this gun to protect me? Yes. Will I ever fire it? No. It's unfired. I will never fire this gun. I'll sell it, or they can bury me with it. I'm not going to fire this gun or carry it because I don't want to scratch it. All right, so I just wanted to throw that out there to show you the weight of this particular snub nose, 2-inch barrel, 31.7 ounces, might as well call it 32 ounces, plus 357, so you're going to be at 35.5, 36 ounces. I won't carry this gun. Anyways, back to these guns. They're very, very sought after. The 640, Model 640, whether it's the newer 96, 97, 98 model or the older, 80s, late 80s, early 90s model. Both are very sought after. Both are, whether it's in 38 special or plus P or 357, which will also shoot 38 special and plus P. That's the other cool thing about revolvers, why they're so sexy, because they can accept several different types of bullets. Again, 38 special, 38 special plus Ps, 357s, all different types of weights of the grains of the ammo that you can throw in here. This gun is a lot of fun to shoot with 357 versus a 640, or excuse me, a 340 PD. A 340 PD is an air weight similar to this 30 model 37. In the fact that it only weighs 13 ounces. Now this is the 37 Smith & Wesson 5 round, and it's 14.3 ounces of empty. The 340 PD airweight version of this, hammerless, is 12.5, 13 ounces unloaded. A very cool pocket gun, but to shoot that in 357 hurts your hand. So I definitely prefer 38 special. 38 special versus 357. Not a huge difference. There is definitely a difference in the amount of powder, and the weight of the bullet itself. Sure, there's a difference, but not a giant difference, say from a 380 to a 40 caliber or something like that. It's not that huge of a difference versus 38 special to 357. So look at how sexy these guns are. They're just sexy. There's all kinds of grips you can get for them. There's boot grips, there's long grips, there's staghorn grips, there's pearl grips, there's 3-finger, 4-finger grips. You can make the gun as big as you want via the grips. So if you're the kind of guy that doesn't like the pinky underneath, if that's too small for you, you can add a bigger grip and make it longer, but it's still going to fit in your pocket, so that's kind of cool. Anyways, back to the 640s. The 640 is probably my favorite model of revolver, because of its size, because of its weight, because of its accuracy. It's accurate because of its weight. So if that 340 PD that I was talking about, that hammerless 12-ounce pocket rocket that shoots 357s, that has a 1.75 inch barrel on it. I believe that's what it is. You can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I used to own one. I kind of liked it. It was good for 38s, but once you put plus Ps in that gun, or 357s, nobody wanted to shoot it, including me, and I've got pretty big hands. So I choose to stay with, for the larger 357 rounds, I choose to stay with stainless steel. For 38 specials, not the plus Ps, I like the air weights. So the 340 PD that I keep talking about, or this model here, the 37, or even the Cobra, the Colt Cobra, which is fairly light in itself. Shooting 38 specials out of this is a breeze, and it doesn't hurt your hand. You'll get a lot of poundage right here and in your wrist if you were to shoot a gun this light, such as the 340 PD with 357s. Is it fun? For a guy like me, yeah, it's a blast. My daughter loves it, but you can only shoot it 3 or 4 times, and you're not going to take a gun to the range unless you like to shoot it. And the whole purpose of taking a gun to a range is to practice, and if you don't like it, you're not going to practice. Again, I love this. This is the 640-1 in 357 with the fluted. It's the Performance Center model. A great gun, and it is a little heavy at 22 ounces. Here's the 640 No Dash from 1988, 21 ounces, so it's 1 ounce lighter. And then just for shits and giggles, I want to show you another gun that I do carry, because I don't want you to think I'm all about revolvers. I have several semi-automatics that I like. This gun is empty. This is the Cary PM9. I polished this one up a little bit without a a clip in it, a magazine. This one comes in at, look at that, 15.7 ounces without a clip. So if we were to compare that to, say, the Colt Cobra, that's at 15.45. So, you know, carrying in your front pocket, carrying it on your waist with gym shorts in the summertime is a pain in the ass. So you want to find a light gun that you can trust, something that's accurate. And I trust the Cary PM9. I trust this Colt Cobra, which I carry all the time. I definitely trust my trusty Smith & Wesson 37. And also, I trust these heavier guns, especially this one with these night sights, very accurate, with a 2-inch barrel instead of the 1 3/4 barrel. Back to the PM9, it is semi-automatic, and let's just compare this gun with this gun. So if I put the butts together, that's not fair though. So we're gonna need to put the actual. You can see where the barrel is, and this is a 3-inch barrel on this gun. So the back of the barrel starts right there. So let's put this gun where the back of the barrel starts here, which is here, and this is a 2-inch barrel. And you can see the configuration is way different. This gun is set way back. It has a totally different ergonomics to a semi-automatic. The semi-automatic fits great in my hand. I love the semi-automatic, but I want to talk about jams for a second. I don't get too many jams with the Cary PM9. I know I've seen videos where people were complaining that it jams, but if you grab this gun like a man and hold it, you will not get any jams. Most stovepipes or jams are going to be caused from limp wristing, where you're not holding the gun tight enough and stiff enough in your hand, a two-hand perch. So that's all about the stance and your grab that you're going to hold this gun. So those reviews about the car and other Kimbers jamming and stovepiping, I'm not going to worry about, because I hold my guns like a man and I hold them tight. So I do carry this gun a lot, and I love this gun a lot, and it has its purpose, but it can jam. And in a situation, this is a single stack gun, and it holds 7+1. Actually, I think it holds, here's the extended mag, yeah, 7+1, so 8 rounds in the single stack. 3 more rounds than my Smith & Wesson 640. This only holds 5 rounds. But I will never get a jam with this gun. Could I get a misfire? Yes, but I'm just going to pull the trigger again to bring the next round around. Where if you get a jam with this car, you're going to be fumbling trying to get that jam out, or maybe you accidentally drop the mag because of the way you were holding it. You could accidentally drop the mag out of this gun and it would fall out, and you're just fumbling for this gun. That's fine. You got to practice. You better practice for all those scenarios. I'm lazy. I like to practice, but with a revolver, if it misfires, I just pull the trigger again and again and again, and 5 rounds. And statistically, they say 3 rounds is a gunfight. I don't know. I've never been in one, and I'm going to run away from a gunfight before I get into a gunfight. So I got 5 rounds versus 7+1, so 8 rounds if I run the extended mag, or 7 rounds, 6+1 if I don't run the extended mag. But what if one jams? Now I've got 5 rounds. What if another one jams? Then I've got 4 rounds. You see what I'm saying? So 6 to 1, half a dozen the other. It's really all about getting out, practicing what feels good in your hand. This gun feels good in my hand. I like smaller guns that my pinky goes under. Most guys don't. It's very uncomfortable for them, but I got big hands anyways. So, and I can't really, because I'm a shorts and t-shirt guy, I can't really carry a double stack full out gun. Yes, there's the SIG P365. I've got one of those. It's in my bag right now. I should have brought it out for this demonstration. It's small. It holds 12 rounds, and my pinky will hook onto the bottom of that, but I don't mind that. That doesn't bother me. The gun's got to feel good in your hand, otherwise you're not going to shoot it. And if you've never shot a revolver or you've never held a revolver, I beg you to go to a range and rent a revolver, preferably a snub nose, preferably a stainless steel one. Don't load it with 357s, load it with 38s specials, and go have fun. And you will see the sexiness that I'm talking about. You will feel this overwhelming feeling that becomes you because of nostalgia. It's almost as if it's bred in you. This is this revolver is almost 200 years old. The idea of a revolving cylinder is almost 200 years old, and it's just nostalgic, and it's just sexy gun. So, but anyways, I just wanted to share that with you. Again, front pocket carry. Here's a cell phone that weighs 9.6 pounds. Here's a revolver that weighs 14, excuse me, I keep saying pounds, 9.6 ounces. Here's a revolver that weighs 14 ounces, and there's even a lighter one than this one that weighs 12 ounces. So it's like carrying a cell phone in your pocket. See, my cell phone just pretty much covers that gun. The SIG P365, the Cary PM9, the cell phone pretty much covers that gun too. It's all about what feels comfortable in your hand and in your pocket. If you're wearing gym shorts, if you're wearing sweatpants. So I just wanted to share some of my ideas with you, show you some guns, show you my revolvers, which I think are so sexy. They're just something about them, very nostalgic. I love these two. These are the 640 models. Excuse me. Here's the Colt Cobra. Here's the Smith & Wesson Airweight from 1963. Just a very sexy gun, in my opinion. So I hope you enjoyed this short video. Please leave a like and hit the subscribe button for more videos to come. And we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.